who run the courts, the CPS, the police who are supposed to provide the evidence, and the judges who undermine most great cases.
Wow. Thank everyone for coming here today for Julian. He'll be very moved to know that so many people showed up today. Whatever happens today and tomorrow and this week, please keep on showing up. Be there for Julian and for us and for you until Julian is free. Free Julian Assange! Thank you. Thank you. We have 2 big days ahead. We don't know what to expect. But you're here because the world is watching. They have to know they can't get away with this. Julian needs his freedom and we all need the truth. Thank you.
Jeremy, just one question for Italian media Visione TV. If you were the Prime Minister in these times...
If I was Prime Minister?
Yes, what could have you really...
At the end of the day, deportation under extradition law is always a political decision. It's not just a judicial decision. The courts have to hear it. The courts can make their decision, but it's the Home Secretary in the case of Britain or the Interior Ministry in the case of Italy or most European countries. At the end of the day, it's a political decision. I would be very clear. I would not be deporting somebody to face trial under the Espionage Act for telling uncomfortable truths about US and other military power around the world.
You have been attacked only because you were demonstrating for a people suffering under a war. What do you think about this?
It's not about me, it's about the people who are suffering under wars. We have to work for a world of peace. We have to work for a world of justice. And today I will also be speaking out in support of the Palestinian people, that one day Palestinian people, Israeli people can live in peace and harmony across the whole region, free from bombardment and free from bombs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The damage is already done by these examples that you were mentioning. And so it's such an important thing to push back with full force and say this is where this ends, because we need to reverse that trend.
Thank you very much indeed. Christine, can you explain what's happened? Why aren't you not in court right now?
Well, I'm not in court because I couldn't hear anything. I was not allowed into the main courtroom. I was put in an annex room adjacent where audio and video feed was sent over. But sitting there alongside journalists, we couldn't hear a thing. And despite huge protests, they couldn't fix it. And so I didn't see any reason to stick around there under these humiliating conditions. And it's an absolute travesty that this is being handled in this manner, that the smallest courtroom is put under this case, which is a pivotal case, one of the most important cases in latter times. I think the court is sending a signal with that, and the fact that it's not sending a signal to the press means that this is not an open court. And as we know that Julian could not attend for health reasons this morning, my God, if he has to rely on video link that doesn't work because it's the same video link, it means that he is not even able to follow the proceeding himself. So that's not just an absolute reversal of open justice, it's closed justice, and it's a violation of Julian's rights. But it doesn't come as a surprise. We've had this trouble throughout in the English court system, And I have to say that I'm not too hopeful about the outcome here.
Dr. Rafson, when you started with WikiLeaks, did you imagine that something like this could have happened? When you were aware you were fighting for the truth and you were touching some delicate matters?
But very honestly, when I started with WikiLeaks now 13 and a half years ago, mid-year 2010, I started working with Julian. No, I did not imagine this would be the scope of the fight that would take all these years. Now we are here almost 14 years later, still fighting for the freedom of Julian. But I have to give it to Julian that he imagined that. He said in 2010, they're going to hunt me to the end of the earth. And my God, they have, and they are still at it.
What will reveal WikiLeaks now regarding what's happening right now in the war with the new Cold War in Palestine?
Well, I mean, our focus primarily is to the really important fight as an organization. We are fighting for the liberation of Julian and to fight for the future of journalism. That's what is at stake. That is our primary goal. It doesn't mean that the WikiLeaks mission has ended. On the contrary, it is more important now than ever, and it will be continued. But for me, as the current editor, I need to get my friend and colleague and my publisher out, and I want him by my side. When he has recovered, it will take a long time, in the extremely important battle ahead, because that's what journalists needs these days, and hopefully we can have an impact later.
Thank you.